let's turn to immigration. The president, his folks threatening amnesty by executive action or order by the end of the summer. What will be the impact, in your judgment, on the midterm elections?
I think people, well, very often people make their decision about elections in the week or two leading up to it, especially in this day and age when you're working two part-time jobs, right? Americans are very busy and, you know, don't have as much necessarily time to deal with the kind of information that they're dealing with so many things happening. But what we do know with the polls that are coming out is that regardless of who you are and where you are, you don't like what's happening in the country. You don't like not only Congress, you're liking the president less. You also are not liking your own representative, which is historical. And I think people are ready to vote against the machine. They're not liking the establishment.
Which one?
Well, the establishment machine.
The Obama machine, the Chicago machine, the Democratic machine, the Republican Chamber of Commerce Business Roundtable.
I would argue, I don't know if Eric would agree with me, but I would argue that this is now less partisan and more anti-big government because of the disaster that we're facing across the board.
Let's find out.
Yeah, big government Republicans as well. You know, Lou, the interesting thing here is that President Obama's popularity polling, job approval, is right where Nixon and Bush were in their second term off-year elections. And this isn't going to end well for the Democrats. The problem for Republicans is many of them, when it comes to issues like immigration, are advocating the same positions as the Democrats and the talking heads in Washington. And it's the American people screaming at all of them, saying no, including legalized immigrants from South American countries are opposed to what the president wants to do.
And is it your view, and we've got about 30 seconds here, is it your view that this administration has been at least condoning, implicitly orchestrating this influx of minor children?
The administration, the Republicans really have done nothing to stop it. Look, the American people told them no several times in the last 10 years to amnesty. They've decided they're not going to do it the regular way. They're just going to swamp us with the situation. Both parties are culpable, and it's going to weigh heavily, certainly on incumbents, I think, in November.
Eric, you get the last word here.
I think that both parties in Washington have decided demography is destiny, not this country, not sound policy, and they're both playing for Hispanic voters. So they'll do whatever they can to woo a demographic as opposed to doing what's right.
Eric Erickson, good to have you with us. Tammy Bruce, great to have you with us here in studio. How to do this more often. Thanks so much.
Nice seeing you, Eric.